Right.
Hello, hello, time pirates. How are you this fine morning? Are we ready to steal some time and get our words in? As you see, Greg has joined us today, and if all is correct, we'll be able to hear him. Let's see.
Can you hear me?
Look at that. It's like magic. So, excellent, excellent. So, I will be working on the spec. Oh, sorry. Looks like a word decided to update. So, hold on. I'll have to open it again. I'm like, I left you open, dude. All right, so I'm working on Spectre. I'll give you the word count in a moment. And Greg, what are you working on today?
Um, Mutagen Deception, Book 5, title to be determined.
Title to be determined. It has to be the something though, because they've all been the.
Yeah, the something. The something
Yeah,
something. It's always the in two
in two
words.
words. Yep, yep. The in two words.
The book title.
Let's see. All right, so I am at. Wait, let me delete this note so it's not part of the word count, which will drop me. No. Yep. Are we good? Which dropped me back down to 43,059 words. Sorry, I had to take some notes, and then I wrote about those notes yesterday, so I had to take the notes out.
Mm.
All right, so that's where I am at. And let us know in the comments what y'all are working on. Molly dropped in to say she has to take the kitty cat to the vet, so she will not be with us this morning. Very sad. I hope Kitty is okay.
Yeah, the vet's never fun. Hopefully, Kitty is fine, or will be
Especially
fine.
cats. Most of the time, we only take the cats to the vet because they're sick. You know what I mean? It's not like the dog, just a normal checkup.
Yeah.
And Ren is with us. Hello, Ren. Good morning. Hello, hello. Doing my final prep for my paper tomorrow, so I'll mostly be lurking. Yeah, I get that. What, you mean you're going to be writing while we're writing? I mean, come on. This is meant to be. And Lindsay joined us. Just so you know, Greg, so Ren's South Africa and Lindsay is Scotland. So we're all over the world right now. It's awesome.
Okay. Very cool.
And Lindsay says, hi, guys. Finished Hamongjong Luck last night. Ooh, there were a lot of people I heard wanted to read that. Would definitely recommend for anyone who is interested in a futuristic lesbian heist. Oh, Greg, maybe you should read that. It's research. If y'all have not seen Murder on the Orient or Murder on the Interstellar Express yet, you'll know what I mean.
I'm
I
glad
mean a
you
heist.
added that caveat because otherwise that sounded a little weird.
I know. Sorry, a heist. A heist. A heist. Book 3 would be fun actually. Maybe we should
Mm.
find a heist title instead. I know I already gave you one, but a heist should be in there somewhere. Um, let's see. I didn't love the ending, but I think that's just my preference. Oh, I can see that. Yeah. But a bad ending could ruin a book for me. Even if I had a great time, if it ends badly, I'm like, what? uh, let's see. Ren, but I hope listen to a bit of my audiobook as well. The Last Blood Carver by Vanessa Lay. That sounds amazing. And Lindsay, I'm now reading Heartwood. I love the cover on Heartwood by Amity Gage. And nice to meet you, Greg, Lindsay says.
Nice to meet you too, Lindsay.
All right, so I'm sure Alicia's going to join. She very often joins right after we start. It's going to depend on if all of her kids are in school or not today, since she's been cycling through illness with the children. Um, so we shall see. Hopefully, she will join us. Meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and get started on our first 30-minute sprint. Nope, not that button. This one. There we go. And I'm going to have to get up and move my thing over. I forgot to move it over to block the sun from blinding me in a moment. South facing windows, they said. Let's see. Where am I? Here I am. All right, set the timer, and I will see y'all in 30. And there is the end of our first sprint. I only got 100 words in, but I had a little bit of restructuring to do. So I'm pretty happy with that, and I should be able to dive into it better on this next sprint. How did you do, Greg?
661.
Nice, nicely done. Scene's moving right along. And Alicia, welcome. So good that you came to join us. So no writing today. You had a crazy day, huh? How are the kids?
Lorelai threw up in the 2 o'clock hour in the morning, so she is staying home. And the other one's fine. He went to school, but I woke up in like the midnight hour, the 2 o'clock hour, the 4 o'clock hour. So yeah.
That is not fun. The sick kids makes everything hard. So you're working on your journal instead? I still haven't gotten mine yet. I'm very anxious.
Yeah, I've been setting up a couple of pages. This is one of them that I did.
Oh, so pretty.
So I'm going through. I made like a list of how I wanted to set it up, and then I'm just kind of going through the motions today.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, I played with Canva a bunch yesterday, and I made a template so I could put all of my November reads up on Reels. So I'm doing that. So it'll be very helpful to get that stuff done. Excellent, excellent. So much to do. I went to a brand new Barnes & Noble today or yesterday, and I got the new one that just opened. I actually wasn't going to go. I was like, you know what? I don't need to go. I'm not going to read it right now. Anyways, I don't need to go. And but my friend Ann Rose was there signing, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll go. So I was on I was online with Dee Dee. Yeah. And then I was like, I gotta go, and so I went to go see her signing. And she did really well, and it's a cute store. It's not that big for a Barnes & Noble because it's in an old Party City. You know, so many of the Party Cities closed down.
Yeah.
So it's not that big, but we don't have a bookstore that's right here. So that's why I wanted to open one. I was like, this is perfect location. See, I was right. It is a perfect location because Barnes & Noble opened one. I knew we needed a bookstore here. Too late. They had money before I did. So went to see it. And then, so, you know, I was looking, I just finished The Will of the Many, so I was looking for The Strength of the Few. It was nowhere. They didn't have it anywhere. It came out Tuesday. I was like, where is this book? I was looking at the section. I'm like, Islington. They didn't even have Will of the Many in the fantasy section. Because I looked at all the tables and I didn't see it, right? And so I'm looking through there. I'm like, I can't. It's not here. They don't even have any Islington. What is going on? And another guy next to me was like, are you looking for The Strength of the Few? I'm like, yes. He's like, I can't find it either. I'm like, so here we walked around the store and I'm just complaining on the shit. I just want to. So I'm not picking up any book because that's the only one I wanted. So usually if I buy a book, I go in there for that book, then I might shop around, right? But when I can't get that book, I'm like, I'm not interested in anything.
I kind of do the same thing. Like I go in with a list, and if I can't find any of the books on my list, then I walk out.
Yeah, it's like.
But I also I've stopped ordering online from Barnes & Noble because lately their books have been coming damaged. So if I can't find it at the store, then I will order it from Amazon because they never come damaged.
Well, that's not been my experience with Amazon, which is why our company doesn't order books from Amazon anymore. So you've just been something about your shipping. You've just been lucky. Yeah. So I'm like, well, I should be grateful. They're saving me money, right? On the way out, my friend Ann Rose went to thank the manager on our way out. She had a stack of book in her hands, right? And so we went to thank her on the way out for having Ann in to sign her books. And when we went in there, she had The Strength of the Few in her hands. It literally had just come off the truck. They were having shipping issues.
Oh, look at that!
Like, mine, hand it over. So, I'm so excited to read it. This is probably a series you would really like, Greg. Have you read The Will of the Many?
Mm-mm.
I think you would like it. I have to say, though, it's this interesting trend with these dense fantasies. I think because Romantasy made it so popular, these dense fantasies and dense sci-fis are written in first person from one perspective. So very much like you're doing with Belle, right?
Okay.
But mind you, that's one of my complaints because this book is so rich and colorful. I really want more perspectives.
Yeah, that's tough with fantasy because you're really limiting how much information you can get about the story or the world if you've only got one perspective doing the
correct.
talking.
Yeah, and it works great for middle grade, but usually for adult it doesn't. But it works fine. The thing is, this one is all about the world building because I actually don't, which is another problem you have with first person, right? In Will of the Many, I actually don't care about the POV character. He's too perfect, right? He's a Mary Sue, whatever the equivalent male version of Mary Sue is. Is there a term? Do you know?
Gary Stu.
Gary Stu. There you go. He is a Gary Stu. So I'm like, why do I want to read a whole book from the perspective of a Gary Stu, right? But they got me to do almost 700 pages of it because the world is so fascinating. I had to know what was happening in this world.
Okay.
So I really think it might be something you would be into. Look, enough that I wanted the book 2 as soon as it came out. So
Okay.
And then while I
I'll
was
check it
there
out.
at the register, I was like, well, since I'm here anyways, just give me that one because it was behind the register and I've been dying to read this one.
See, they had what you wanted, and so you bought more.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. And if they'd had what I wanted right away, I probably would have bought a lot more. Like if it had been on the shelf, because we walked around the whole store. There was we went to the like humor section, and there was a whole life advice from Deadpool that was pretty funny, I have to say.
Not me going to go look that up.
I know, I can't remember the exact title. I should have taken a picture, but I was so angry about not having Strength of the Few. I was not thinking properly, but it did make me laugh, even though I was angry. So Greg, I was just, when I was there though, I was just thinking, I was like, Greg had a signing. I should be brave and just ask about it. And then I still didn't. So I'll do it next time when it's not so busy because they just opened, right? So she was so busy.
I'm actually going to a local bookstore in a couple hours to drop off first in series of my 2 for them to read and consider whether they want to stock it or not. So
I love it. That's what I would do as a bookstore because indie, you don't know what you're going to get, right? Some of these people are like, you didn't even do the basics. What is this? And other people are like, this is genius, right? And then of course there's everything in between. And so that's what I would do as a small business. I wouldn't say no. I'd be like, let me read it. And then I will let you know if I think it's right for my customers.
Yeah, you have to fill out an online form, which I did last night, and they have an option to send an e-copy, but I figure, well, in person is better. You actually get face-to-face, hand them a real book. That's probably a better play. So
100%. If they like you, they'll be interested. They'll be much more interested in the books. Are you bringing them Unwilling Souls too?
No, because they won't. Or I don't have that through Ingram.
Oh, gotcha.
And so with fully understandably won't order through Amazon. So
yeah, I don't blame
I need to do that. Honestly, all that stopped me is I would need to get the cover reformatted for Ingram, and I just haven't wanted to pay to do that.
That I understand. I understand.
But maybe, I don't know, if I start getting more traction in bookstores, maybe I will go ahead and bite the bullet and do that just to have more options.
Yeah, makes sense to me. Get those books out there. Awesome. All right. Say, oops, I didn't look at chat. I'm such a bad person. I get distracted by my Barnes and Noble. Bookstores do distract us, though. I'm sure the chat completely understands. And then Alicia joined us and says hello. And Faithful came in to tickle the like button. Thank you so much, Faithful. It is good to see you. And Kiana is getting the kids ready, popped us up. I think it's funny when people pop us up when they're doing things, because that's boring, right? Like, unless you have to timer to do things like I do. But for entertainment, I mean, but we appreciate it, Kiana. So I'm so glad that you chose us. Thank you. And Alicia says hello. And Nina joined us. Hi, Nina. It's so good to see you. What are you reading on this fine morning or, afternoon for you? And Ren made it to 8% in The Last Blood Carver and 45% in Immortal Dark. I almost bought Immortal Dark. I was this close. Again, if they had had the book, I would have bought it. That's because I was since I'd left the house and got in the mood. So again, I should be grateful. Saved money. Kiana says, I've been getting damaged books from Amazon and B&N. Yeah, see, it has way more to do with the delivery than anything else. That's why because from when I was ordering books from Amazon for our company, I get large bunch of them, right? And they just didn't pack them carefully enough. And I have to sell these, you know what I mean? So I ended up, we've switched completely. For the authors too, I do everything from Ingram, because at least Ingram, I have problems with Ingram, but they pack their stuff very carefully. And when Jeremy got a package that was all beat up, because he lives in a it's hard to get him things. And so it was all beat up, and I sent them a thing. I sent them the pictures, and no questions asked. They just replaced it all. So I was like, we're going to stick with Ingram for now. And Kiana says the books from Thrift Books come better. That's interesting.
Huh.
And Lottie Sanctuary Homestead. Good morning, Pirates. Why, hello, Lottie. How are you? I think are you new to the channel? It's so good to see you. Alicia, do you know Lottie?
I believe I've seen her in other sprints, but I don't know if she's been here.
Well, we are very happy to see you. Let us know if you'd like us to call you something else. We are just about ready to go into our second writing sprint, getting these words in, making the magic happen, literally in some of our cases, or the horror in some other cases. Greg.
Weird aliens.
That's right.
Enough said.
Ren got approved for some NetGalley arcs. Yay! Or boo if you're trying to get your percentage up. Trying so hard not to request. My maybe folder is 35 long though. See, it's why I'm not requesting them. I'd never keep up if I requested all those. Ren says hi to Kiana. Ren says Immortal Dark is so good. Ugh, I'm so glad I didn't see this before going to Barnes & Noble yesterday. I hope you find it in store next time. And Lottie says, working on the Reedsy 50K challenge. Yay! Want to be halfway by Saturday night. Oh, well, then you are ready to write. Let's get it done. Yes, you are new. I'm just Lottie. No, Lottie's perfect. I love it. Well, welcome in. We are so glad to see you. And on the next half hour, we're going to help you get to that 50K. So here we go. 30 minutes on the clock. And there is our second sprint. I'm at 300 words in for the day. So there you go. At least double what I did last time. If I could double it again, I could get a decent word count in. How did y'all do? Oh, where am I? Lottie says, yes, I'm new. I'm just Lottie. You got that? Lottie has angels and demons coming off their page. Ooh, that sounds really fun. I mean, a little dangerous. Like, I like my fiction to stay on the page, but to each their own. How about you guys?
I got 1,500 words, wrapped up the chapter I was doing, introducing some alien types that readers of the other series will be familiar with, but readers of this series will be meeting for the first time. So, and that's probably going to be it for me today. After the break, I'm going to log off so I can head over to the bookstore in a little bit.
Makes sense. Go get Will of the Many.
Yeah, I will see if they have it.
Yeah, I think it's in paperback now too, so you can get the cheaper one. So, excellent. Usually by the time book 2 gets out, they have the book 1 in paperback. Let's see. How about you, Alicia? Did you get some pages done?
I have finished up through March, so slowly but surely. I checked on Lorelai. She's doing that. I don't want to eat or drink anything again, so.
Yeah, when your stomach's upset, I understand that. That's why I was like, you have to drink water. You don't have to do anything else, but you have to drink water.
Yes, I gave her water and Pedialyte, so.
Excellent. It's one of those things in history, like it's just ridiculous how many people just died because they needed water. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It still do probably, but I don't know the statistics now. But when you do research and stuff, it's like all they need was water, and then go one step higher. All they needed was clean water a lot of the time, and a bunch of our diseases people would not have died of. Let's see. Ren says, I'm at stagnant 22% feedback ratio because of all these approvals, right? It's like that's why I'm trying to be so careful about what I actually ask for in NetGalley, because there's no way I can read all of them. I'm pretty much at my max. My max book reads it looks like it's like 10 to 15 a month. I cannot read any more than that, right? I have work to do. I have edits I have to get done. I have, I cannot read more than that. So if I ask too many from NetGalley, the more you have, the less each book you read impacts that percentage, right? So I'm being extremely disciplined about that to get my percentage up to 80%, which is very doable right now because I only have 16 books altogether and 6 of them I've reviewed, right? So I can get there. I think that's right. Greg is like, count me out. I do not need NetGalley.
No, I don't. That would not go well for my time management right now.
Yeah, these darn people convincing me to do it. I mean, I've had it for years as a company, right? But I never used it personally. And FOMO got me this time. Yeah, I'm at 38%. I have 16 approved, 6 I have reviewed. So I can get to 80%. That's a doable number, but only as long as I don't ask for any more yet. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I have to.
It's funny. I years of a really long commute meant that almost all my reading was audio, and I'm still kind of trying to retrain myself to read in non-audio format because I just hadn't really done it in forever. And I kind of associate reading in non-audio format with like working on my own stuff because that was kind of the only time I was really doing it. So
I can see that. I've actually listened to more audio than I ever have, just because of being able to find them through the libraries and stuff.
Yeah.
But the half the time though, I'm listening to books that I own. But it's just all right. These are all the books I want to read this month. So, what can I get audio for? So that way when I'm washing dishes, when I'm walking the dog, when I'm doing, then I listen to audio. But I still much prefer eyeball reading. Eyeball reading, it just takes me a completely different place in my brain. So I will, and if you look at my stats, about 50% of my reading is physical. And then about 25% is audio and about 25% is ebooks.
Mm.
And if you had asked me before, I would have thought I would have had a much higher percent of ebook. But no, I really like the physical. I read them faster too.
Yeah, I prefer physical to when I read. Um, like I said, I'm just having to kind of retrain my brain now out of like exclusively audio, and I'm still listening to audio like when I go on a bike ride and stuff like
Yeah,
that. So
same.
it's or take a walk or drive, but so it's not like 100%, you know, pumping the brakes on the audio, but it's definitely a process.
Just not as much as it used to be. Awesome. All right. Well, thanks for being with us, Greg. Let me make sure I got
Thanks for
all of the
having me.
chats. Faithful says, "Oh no, for the coffee." Kiana, did Kiana say something about coffee and I missed it? I don't know what she said about coffee. I missed it, or it's not showing.
You haven't gotten to it yet, I don't think, because she did a comment says I got to 22% of By the Horns by Ruby Dixon. I made some coffee, but it tastes awful.
Yeah, that one wasn't even on mine.
Oh.
She's the number one chatter on here, and it was on top chat. I really wish YouTube wouldn't do that, so I just turned it to live chat, right? And then it popped up. That's why. Wasn't even on there. I'm like, how do you give the person the number one thing, but yet don't include that in the top chat? I don't even understand the point to that. So Kiana got to 22%. So what you just said, excellent by the horns. So many people have that now. Plus, when Allie last night said that these new Ruby Dixon covers look like the Frank. What was her name? Frank. Shoot. The one that made all
Lisa
those pretty...
Frank.
Yes. Says it looks like, oh, these girls grew up on Lisa Frank. Now for their spicy stuff, we're going to put those colors all over the cover. That's exactly what it looks
like. Have you seen them?
Yes, that's what it totally looks like. Lisa Frank designed them, at least color-wise.
Yes.
Cracks me up.
I have the first one in that series. I think it's like Bull Moon Rising or something or other. I don't know.
See, now when it comes to those, I'm just fine reading them ebook. They are, it's really just erotica. But it's all like Alien erotica was her first series, and this one is Minotaur erotica.
Bull Moon Rising, got it.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're perfectly entertaining. They're exactly what you think they're going to be, but I certainly don't need to own them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I don't need to own them. And Kiana says, I'm still going to drink it because I don't want to waste it. Yeah, just add more creamer. You won't even notice.
I was going to say, add some sugar or something.
Just add some, it'll be fine. Lottie says, laughs and says, right now the demons are working an ambush, so we shall see if they stay put. Got 633 words so far today. Nicely done. Well, we got one more sprint, so we will help you get a little bit more in. And Kiana's like, yay, I won. That's right. You're number one. You're number one, Kiana. All right. Greg, so I'm assuming you will be gone for the next sprint. So
yep.
There's the fly. Thanks for joining us, and we're glad the tech worked this time. So
yes, I will go forward with this headset now. Going forward.
Perfect. You have to make sure the hat fits on top.
We'll see. I mean, we have to forgo the hat if I can't get something else to work. But yeah. All right. You all have a great day. Thanks for having me. It was good seeing you.
Thank you. Good seeing you too. All right. Here we go, Alicia. Last sprint. right. 43,307 words I've got. I mean, not that last sprint. That's my total now. How about you, Alicia? How'd you do?
I am almost done with April. And I'm slowly but surely running out of steam.
Right? You like, that's it. Too tired. Hey, at least you got something done, man. See, these sprints are good for something.
Yes. I keep checking on Lorelai, and she's the same. She's not eating or drinking. She's watching cartoons. So right now she's watching PBS. Hopefully we can get her to feel better soon.
What grade she in? Kindergarten?
First.
I mean, they don't really hit real stuff till 3rd grade, right? So she's okay for now.
Well, and I know that she's like one of the smartest in her class. So whatever they're learning, she may have already learned it in some way. But I really don't want her to miss school if she can help it. But I also don't like that she's practically been sick like 3 or 4 times since the middle of October.
Yeah, it's been pretty constant. Poor baby. And it's not like she needs to lose any weight, so
No.
she needs to eat. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, if you could just eat a whole bunch, that would be great.
That'd be great. Eat up.
But
yeah, when my daughter was that age, she was so tiny too. And but she was funny. She would like eat nothing for days, and then she'd eat a whole pizza, and then nothing for days, and then, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, she just had a very weird appetite.
That's kind of where she's going. And I can't tell if it's just because she's constantly sick at the moment, or
right now, yeah.
Yeah. Or if this is the new trend. Yeah. Hopefully not.
Kiana says that Ruby Dixon does a great job at mixing smut and plot. I don't. Well, in the first books, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't agree with that, except she does a great job with smut and character. So that really mattered in the first ones. Those are the only ones I've read of the Ice Planet ones. And I think I only read like the first 5. Because it's like, okay, I get it. You know what I mean? I might read more if I just feel like I'm in the mood, but it's not like I have to. And that's because of the no plot, right? It's really about character, and it's really about, and not no plot. There is a plot. Sorry, I don't want to say that because I've definitely seen some books that have no plot. It does have a plot. But that's not, I don't think that's her strength. I think her strength, at least again, that's the only ones I've read with the Ice Planet Barbarians. Her strength in that was her characters. Her characters felt real, even though they were aliens and humans that were kidnapped from Earth, but yet it felt very real. And that's a character thing. She did a great job with making those people feel real. And the smut was interesting and emotional. That's why women love it, right? Women, we want the smut too, man. We want all the details. But, okay, not everyone. There's no such thing as everyone. Just remember what I'm saying. There's no such thing as everyone. But the ones who do want that, right? For women, we really want the emotions involved too. And so it makes a huge difference. And she does that. She does a really good job of that. So I have to say, it's not as easy as people think it is. When you just try to write it, and you'll see, it's just not that easy. Just like a fight scene or a battle scene, or, they actually are all the same kind of thing. And it's not easy to write those. That is a skill you have to learn. And she definitely learned it. She put in the time. And Daphne joined us. Good morning, Daphne. You joined us for our last sprint of the morning. And Kiana said bye to Greg. And Lindsay says, still showing break on the screen. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I hit the timer and I totally forgot to switch the screen. So that's why when I finally switched it said 15 minutes, because the timer was running just fine. I just forgot to switch it. I mean, I have to do that like once every couple weeks. At least you know there's real people back here.
This is true.
Not AI. And then Coda joined us. Coda! What, Team 84 for you, right?
Yes. Hello. Sorry, I'm tired, exhausted.
Can you hear him? You can't hear him, can you?
Who?
Benny is sitting outside my bedroom door. His tail is under the door, and he's just crying because he wants Core to come out and play.
Aww.
He's just going, oh.
I want my friend.
The problem is they played too rough, and so I need they don't hurt each other, but I don't need her that tired. I really need him in the afternoon, tiring her out when she gets energy again.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm about to go make breakfast. Dora's right at the door, just nose right at the door there.
He's like, I want to play too. Come on, Mom.
Mom, let me out. I'm about to make breakfast. You'll get to play with your brother in just a minute. Yep. She's like, no, now. I'm waiting for her to bite his tail. That would be funny. Yeah, it's hilarious. It couldn't have worked out better. We've never gotten another dog. So we've had 2 dogs before, for a long time actually, and but they never got along. So these 2 get along like this. It's just the cutest thing I've ever seen.
You're like, oh.
And I don't mean they hated each other and they fought, but they were just like roommates kind of thing, right?
Right.
But these 2 are siblings, man. They're just having a ball.
They're like, come on, let me play. Come on.
Also, he's got more energy than she does right now because at least I walk her in the morning, and Jenna hasn't had time to walk him lately. So, and I cannot walk both of them. There's no way. Benny is so strong. And I haven't even started training or Cora's training on the leash, so I need to start that too. But I'm so tired in the morning. The fact that I am just walking her, I get credit for. Training is a whole nother brain set, you know?
Yep. Gotta start somewhere.
Yep. But I need to start training her because she's going to be huge and she's going to be much stronger than I am. So I need to get her obedient. But I need a little bag to put the treats in too, and I don't have one of those. I need a fanny pack. There you go. That's for all you Australians out there.
Plum bags for UKers, I believe.
Also Australia, because fanny is a female's front. That's what fanny means. So they don't call them fanny packs in Australia or Britain.
Oh.
See?
You learn so much.
The things Nicole has taught us.
Yep.
So awesome. All right. Well, I am going to go eat breakfast. I think I'm going to be boring and just have eggs, toast, and orange juice, like an American.
Nothing wrong with that.
Right? Nothing wrong with that. You should probably go take a nap while Lorelai's laying down and stable before you have to go get the boy.
I was going to say, if she was taking a nap, I would take a nap, but...
She's watching TV, right? Take a nap.
I may try, yeah.
Yeah. Make her sit on the chair. You sit on the couch and take a nap. And you're still right there with her. But you were napping.
There you go.
I have done that before when the kids are sick. Like, here you go, curl up. Because they like to do the pillows on the floor. So we put all the pillows on the floor, get them a nice little blanket, turn on Disney is usually what we would watch, right? Turn on Disney, and then I'm out.
Like I said, she's right now got PBS, and she's on the love seat, so she's got a little table with all her drinks and crackers, and we call it the barf bucket, but it's a trash can that she can...
If she needs it, it is there. Yeah, see?
Yep.
So you could just lay up on the couch, man. Easy to fall asleep to PBS. And if she needs anything, you're less than a sneeze away.
This is true.
Take a nap. I give you permission.
Now she's asking for something, so we'll see.
See? She knew you were going to take a nap and rest.
No, she said something about a sandwich. Hey, why don't you eat some of those crackers while I make your sandwich?
Mm-hmm. Awesome. All right. Well, you go take care of your baby, and I hope you get a nap in, and we'll see you tomorrow. I'm assuming you don't have any last words because that would take energy to produce.
It was the same as yesterday, so nothing has changed. Except for the exhaustive part.
Except for I am so tired I can't breathe. I remember that was me yesterday. Today I just ache. Like I've been taking ibuprofen every morning, so. Getting old is so fun. All right. Thank you. I wish you luck, and I'll see you tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Central. We'll see all y'all too. Let's get these words in.